On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers making their way, trying to bring a little joy to people's lives, one shipment at a time.
Okay. Make my chest sound real quick here. Okay. I think we are good to go. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. Alexman here, and welcome to Warframe Session 1. The last, I'm calling this Session 1. There is a stream on of Warframe that was, earlier I called that as a test stream because I was actually out of my element there for a moment. But this is going to be Session 1 of Warframe. Just to let you know, if anyone's watching has not played Warframe up to the point of a few quests, namely the Second Dream, the War Within, and the Sacrifice, you're going to be spoiled heavily here. So that's basically your warning. And I feel this is a nice, good change of pace for my channel, and I think. So, the Tennocon 2019 ended, and if you were watching it, you got the frame that you're seeing before you. I think this is called Nekros Prime, which is quite nice, actually. I haven't tested out what this frame can do yet, so hopefully we'll see how it goes. I have not played with it yet, and hopefully see how well it goes. I've already decked it out with the mods I want on it right now. So yeah, Tennocon just ended. I think they're going to be adding the new war, a new update to it, so it's going to look pretty nice. I think pretty interesting tidbits and lore. And let's get into things started. We're just going to be grinding mostly, but we're also going to be doing the Nightwave, which has started the second season of Nightwave. Let's go back to episode status here. Let's see, this is where we're at. We're in Warframe, you're traveling across the solar system and trying to being a space ninja everywhere. And we're just gonna casually do our stuff here, so let's go to the Nightwave, the emissary. Let's tune in.
Dreamers, you know about the infestation, right? Spreads like a month-old salad with genocidal intent. Swallows everything it touches, making monsters from meat or metal or both.
So these are like stories that they add into to supplement any lore that's around.
Derelicts drifting in forgotten orbits. So it was with old Kanga, somehow exposed and promptly cast out. Woke up on a blessed cage drop down to Eris. But should
he's gonna die soon.
soul catch the gray vein? Well, every culture has its plague dogma.
That guy just seems very too human to be what it looks like.
Something we all missed. Turns out, Kanga didn't find void in that hell nest, no. He found a survivor. Little boy, Arlo, died 3 years ago. Yet there he was. Lost his voice, but gained his life. And somehow saved old Kanga with the slightest touch of his slender hand.
Ooh, so that's the start of the story.
Greed, brutality, oppression.
So, in Nightwave Acts, you are given a section of objectives to complete for the week. There are dailies you can complete as well. That gives you some of the standing for it. And so every time you gain 10,000 rep points, you get these reward tiers. So they're actually pretty useful, especially when you get like either weapons or even forma, or even mods that are exclusive. Arlo statue. The thing I want to go for is the Orkan reactors, because that can double my mod capabilities in a weapon or a Warframe. They got a lot of tiers. Hopefully I can get through all of these. Let's look at these. What's the cred offerings? What are they offering this time? Oh, still the same thing as ever. Norse Slipstream Helmet Blueprints. Uniquely styled alternate helmet for Nova. Oh. A Warframe I don't have. Okay.
Let's get back to it.
Let's get into some missions here. What do I have to do first? Loot 20 lockers and complete 12 conducts and disruption. That's a new game mode they added during Nightwave intermission. Guild 1 module items, which I am working towards. Killing 500 enemies, that's not bad. Polarize with Former 3 times. Oh, I don't even have Former. I need to get more of that then. Syndicate missions, do 10 of those to get that much there. Win 3 wages in a row without letting the enemy score in one match of the index. Ugh, I don't like the index, for the record. The index is on Neptune, and it's basically a PvP game and such made by the Corpus. I hate that. I'm currently in a quest right now, the Gas Gamblet, that you need to do that for me. It's very picky in what to do. We're gonna just do... We're gonna do the corporate missions, because that's what we can do first. Or syndicate missions, anywhere. So we've got a survival mission of Europa. Let's go there. I didn't say this before, but this is the Nintendo Switch version. It's on the description of the stream video as well. So if any of you viewers out there are playing on the Nintendo Switch version of Warframe, you're more than happy to join in on into any group I'm in and have some fun. This is gonna be just really just casual Warframe playing, so for the lore and everything, I haven't really gone down on too much of lore on it, but it's getting interesting apparently.
Operative is raiding this ship for supplies.
Okay, so we need to trigger the alarms.
The enemy. Trigger.
Go.
Your path
has led here. Prove yourself.
Prove yourself, Tenno.
Sure, why not? Get out of here.
They have just shut down all systems. I'm sending life support capsules your
Alright,
way.
go for it. Ah!
The first life support capsule has arrived. Activate it when your supply is low.
Oh. If I can roll through it.
For the Lotus.
Never mind. I can't hit a gun or hit a sensor or whatnot. Come on now. I want this gilded item to be stronger.
Look for personal life support modules tracked by fallen enemies.
Go for it. Ooh, Gull, that's creepy. Use your soul as a way of destroying things. Okay. Okay, so survival missions like this, you have to keep your air meter up. Enemies will drop occasional like air pockets you can use. It gives like I think 3%, like 3 or 5% of air back. But you want to go after the these air containers that your buddy Lotus keeps dropping. So.
Life support.
And it gives about a 30% boost, so only activate those if you're down to 70%. Okay. Come on.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Oh, for it. Yeah! Let's do this. Hey, you corpus buggery.
That was a close one.
That wasn't a close one. That was easy. Get out of here. Nekros is already ranking up. Now, the way you level up in this game is certainly by rank. There's not really truly a leveling up system in this in Warframe. It's more of a every weapon, frame, and anything you use has a rank, and up to a max of 30. Once you get to 30, you can actually increase the mod capabilities or augment them to be in better shape, or able to double their mod capacity in some fashion.
Life support incoming.
Come on out. For the record, I don't like the Corpus very much because of their way of hacking. Now, on PC, this wouldn't be a problem. On Switch and other consoles, you have to use the control stick to figure out where you need to go and hack. And if you let go of the control stick, it goes back to center, and it can mess you up. Something fierce.
That should keep you going for a while.
Okay, booyah.
Additional life support has arrived.
Huh. There's a person randomly out from the community joining my cause here. Huzzah! Get out of here. But the fact that I have to go after Corpus enemies because they're usually the ones that can drop the most Oxium. It's a rare material drop. And that's why I usually go after Corpus missions most often than not. Oh, it's brutal. Moas, you go die and shockwaves and everything. Booyah. I'm not sure how I get the soul from them guys if they're enemies or AI. They don't really have a soul. Well, unless it's a cephalon, then that's another bag of worms. Get that out of here. Alright, let's do this. More fighting. Oh. Need to get to an air supply. We're getting too low. I'll trigger this one. Okay, good.
Life support has been replenished.
So, in fact, as I said, Tennocon end was today, and I tell you what, though, I'm pretty stoked for what's coming to pass. That is the new war. Finally getting the Sentinels. What is it? The Sentients, I think that's what they're called. They're essentially the ultimate bad guy in the game. And this game's been around, I think, for 7 or 8 years, and they're finally making their presence known as a formidable enemy. Which I am really stoked to see how the new game mode's gonna work for it. It's like where you fly a ship around and such, which will be really cool. I'm hoping to see that really well, and hopefully that'll be. Hope it's not overhyped as it, some updates happen, Also in chat, if you want to give me like tips or whatnot for any type of way how to use any type of new Warframe abilities better, I'm always open to suggestions. Because there are some Warframes in this game which I've collected, and I personally hate them. Personally, one is Valbun, which is more of a trap layer Warframe specialty. Well, so I don't have master. Oh, I need to go after lockers. I haven't gone after lockers. I need to do that. So after a while, your Warframes do rank up, and then after that, is that 80%? Yeah, it is 80%. Okay. Yep. So, oh, I want the Desecrate ability. I saw the ability of this Warframe just recently, and I was like, now I want to get this ranked up. I want to see what loot I can get from dead bodies. I want it so badly. Oh, that thing got knocked over. Everything else. The ragdoll physics in this game is hilarious. Down to 70. Down to 70. Gotta get another one going.
Should keep you going for a while.
It's probably still coming through the mic there. I hope it's not. Booyah! That's
Tenno,
dead.
Prepare for life support.
2 minutes left in this mission. I don't mind at all. Allows me to rank up my only weapon I can really rank up right now, which is actually my despair weapon. I should have it on right now. Booyah! I've already killed 100 enemies, and this is only the first mission.
Additional life support has arrived.
You can get some pretty intensive combos going with whatever weapons and abilities you have. It's exhilarating, actually. Going this way. My mic there. There we go. Hit this one above here. There we go.
Life support activated.
That person who was trying to join me never joined in. Must have had a disconnect or something. Right now. Corpus. These guys, they live on. They have the full religion of money in their at the realm of their society. They all they want is money, 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 money. And they won't really indulge themselves into too much. If it doesn't make them money, they don't care. They want money and they want technology. Which is why sometimes if you which is like I think the leader is like Nathaniel, I think his name is. Like he'll actively help people out in exchange for their services. You have to pay high prices for all their stuff. And then you become in debt to them for the rest of your lives, and it's just like, yeah, that wasn't the best idea in the world, was it? Is there any more enemies? I don't see any more. Only got 16 seconds left in this mission. Come on now. Da da da. There we go. I usually find myself using melee weapons more than anything else.
Go to extraction.
I just find it really cool and really interesting.
Start.
Just go up to Selene and just completely brutalize it. Oh, there's a locker I want to unlock. Thank you. I keep forgetting I need to go after the lockers.
Come on.
Yeah. There's your exit. After completing the mission or such, you'll have to go to the extraction point, which is random. All maps in this game are completely random with their own title sets. So not every mission is going to be the same twice, unless it's for a specific quest of some kind. Well, since I'm liking Sylvanon Suda and the Abders of Hextus, the Red Veil don't like us doing that. Might be seeing them in a bit. Who knows? Okay. Well, go back to do more missions. This is what Warframe is all about, folks. Is doing missions after missions. Got Castura, another that same one, another survival mission. To get more of them. Well, gotta do them all. So what we got here? Let's go to the next planet. And doing more survival missions. Oh yeah, you can also move your little orbiter ship here using the motion controls of your of the controller. It's hilarious. It just looks like you're just going to crash or something like that. All right, next mission's a go-go. Let's do this. Woo!
Your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow Tenno operative raids the ship for much-needed supplies.
Sure
Make
thing,
your
Lotus.
presence known.
Sure thing. It's not like you're going to
Your path has led
uh,
here.
leave
Prove
us at any
yourself,
time.
Tenno.
Which that is technically a spoiler, so if you see the Lotus there that pops up on the screen, yeah, she usually is in color. But I've gone so far into the story that she dons a color of pink. And glitches out her speech patterns once in a while.
They've turned off life support systems. I suspected they might try this.
Alright,
Stand
Grenier,
by
it's time
for
for you
support.
guys to join the fray.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating
Oh, what
it
a
will
snipe
arrive in
that
no time.
was! Oh yeah, I like that.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is
Oh,
detecting
hello,
a potential
Cephalon.
target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Looks like I'd find him. Hopefully it won't be too far gone. The Sylvan Samaras, he just really wants to,
Fallen enemies will
digitize the
crucial life
entirety of
Be on the
of
lookout.
every living creature known to post-humanity and place in a digital construct. And he's asked us to find one for him. So we gotta find the DNA trails, which is this way. Along the way, we'll probably get some more of the survive much more in that, and hopefully the little partner in crime that's with me now is going to help me out, keeping the airflow
Get ready
nice
for
and
it.
neat. And he's going that way. Can fall. I'm trying to find where this guy is. So I want to get him. You little Grenier buggers. The Grenier are certain like they used to be slaves of the Orcan Empire before the Orcan Empire fell. And now they live on their own,
Additional life
but
support
they're
has
all
arrived.
genetically defective. They're all clones of basically of one particular Grenier. Which is quite unnerving, really. They're just they're just a clone race. Where's that thing going? Going this way. Okay. Whew. Almost fell into that liquid stuff there. I'm not sure what that was, but we'll see. Come on, baby. You can go down. Booyah! This Zag weapon I've got, which is a modded, a crafted weapon by 3 different pieces. It's actually pretty... Oh, there he is.
All right, Hunter. I will reward you should you perform.
Wait, where'd it go?
synthesis.
Yeah, I just jumped down. Oh no, I'm stuck. No!
Life support on the way.
Where? Oh, I fell into the goop. Where is he? Where is he? He's slowly getting away. Hello there. Let me just siphon trap you,
I've delivered another life
and let me
support capsule.
scan you. Why don't you stay in place for a while? Got him. That's how you do a Cephalon Sortus Samaris score.
This will advance Sanctuary's goal of pressure.
The more you synthesize with him, the more stuff he gives you in terms of standing. I'm about out of health. Not sure what that does. I kind of forgot what his abilities are. I've never played Nekros before, so I usually play more DPS tank or DPS characters such as Excalibur, or use Atlas or Titania. I actually like Titania a lot, just because her 4th ability transfers you into an Arcwing, which is really funny and actually more powerful. We need to get some air supply in. We're kind of low. I can get over this way. break all those stuff up. We need to get to an air supply unit. We're down to 58%.
Another life support capsule.
Where's another life support capsule? Up here? Yeah, we've triggered that one. Sweet. Awesome.
That should keep going for a while.
Booyah. Go for it. Yeah. You have a shield. That's sweet. I'll take my shotgun and blow you out of the sky. I'm still kind of amazed how they got this on the Switch, though. Personally, it runs at 30 frames per second, no doubt. So it doesn't run as good as the PC or the other console ports. But I'm saying this is a pretty decent effort. I got my third ability. Sweet. What does that entail? I don't know.
No. Prepare for life support.
I got this here. Booyah. Take that, not Corpus, Grenier, yes. Yeah.
Life support activated.
Okay.
Additional life support has arrived.
But where is the rest of those guys? They're like they're not here. Oh, there they are. Hello. Take daggers to the face. Daggers to the face. Huzzah! Well, apparently he's died out of sheer will, I think. Come here, you. The Grenier are most likely built for, they're more of the armor classes, technically, so you have to have something that can actually break them down. Find away their weaknesses and whatnot. Which is the main reason why you need to do the Selphadon Samaris' scanning. If you do enough of them, you actually do find out what that particular enemy's weakness is.
Life support incoming.
We're at 96%. We're good here. We're good. We're good. We're good. Another one of those things. Hello. Please die. Thank you. I haven't died yet, which is great.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Come on now. We can't even hope to win. I wish I could use the desecrate ability, but the bodies die off too fast. Another minute and a half of this one left. I've been wanting to stream this game for a while. Well, I just jumped to my death. Thanks, melee drop. Like I've been wanting to stream this for a while. I just doesn't know. I wasn't really sure how to make an excellent way of doing things of it. Because it's mostly now, for me anyway, it's just grinding. Grinding, and having fun. That's what it is. This is also a free-to-play game, by the way, folks. So again, the whole idea of a premium currency it can nerf someone a little bit in playing this game, but if you can play the marketplace right, you can actually earn the real world of currency for really no effort on your own part. Which is a really cool way of essentially getting platinum and not having to pay a single dime to the developers. But I recommend you do, though. Like, they put their blood and sweat into this game, and it really shows. I like the quality of this game a lot.
I've delivered another life support.
We have like 6 or 7 life support capsules all over the place. Yeah, we are 85%. Yeah, baby. Hoo-yah. Booyah. Die, you buggers. Go for it. Huzzah, booyah. I'm gonna die.
Extraction is available if you need it. The raid is off to a successful start.
No. Ah. Passed out. Alright. If you do die in a mission, you do get 4 lives. So use them when, try to stay alive as much as possible. If you do fall in battle, you can either use up one of your revived lives, or you can hopefully the best that, another, Warframe Tenno can actually get to you in time. Before you bleed out to death. It doesn't really make sense in the whole idea, but that's technically a spoiler point. That the Warframes you are playing as are technically machines. So, bear that in mind. That's not the way through. That's the way through right there. Booyah! Boo-doo. I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. Ooh, I got more alloy plates. Nice. That's what I'm looking for is alloy plates, because I'm working my way to getting a pet, which is a Caravat. In order to actually make one, I need 120,000 alloy plate. And I'm like to like 110,000, so like I'm getting there. Always getting there. Oh, and he's left my squad. Okay. Let's keep fighting. More grind, more stuff. Let's see. Where's another? We do another. Oh, the mobile defense mission. This is a nice change of pace. Mobile defense missions. You have to carry a particular data pack to 3 different terminals and defend it for a certain amount of time. Pretty easy and well straightforward. To Jupiter we go. Oh, there's a data mass. Thank you. When you're holding a data mass, you can't use your primary weapon. You can only use your melee and your secondary weapons.
Be prepared for heavy resistance. I can't do this without you.
So let's do this.
Your path has led here. Prove yourself.
Arbiters of Hexus, I'm pretty sure you're liking this right now. Oh, I got
We'll put an end to this
hit with a toxin. Ow, that stinks. Ooh. Get out of here, you. Where's that terminal? There's the
We
terminal.
have got to find a terminal. Proceed there. Location reached.
Come on.
Drop me in and position. I'm in, Tenno.
Alright,
This will take
go this way. Booyah! Like, I love this shotgun I have. It's like the Coronet. It has so many mods attached to it now that it basically It almost kills almost anything in one shot. At least the weaker enemies. If it gets to like levels 50 to 60, it causes some issues, but that's why I need to modularize my weapons to be better, and I've already died once. This is not good. Maybe I should switch to a different frame, but I like to keep using this frame because this was the frame that was just recently released to anyone who was watching the stream with a connected Twitch account, which was pretty nice. It means they get the nice reward for watching a stream. Now, you don't see that very often in streaming, that a developer will actually give you stuff in-game for actually watching their stuff, which I think is a great rewarding tool for people who have been playing this game for years and want to get something out of it as a little free reward or something.
We are finished. Move on.
Wow, I'm probably gonna fail this mission. I'm already down to 2 lives now. Maybe I should have switched to my other frames. If I done this mission, that's not too bad. I can come back in with my main guy itself. I really gotta start to avoid that trap.
Looks like heavy activity ahead.
Alright, come on. Oop. That's a glass. That's glass.
Terminal spotted.
And you need to move this way.
Upload me and prepare to defend.
Do I have anything? Yes, I do. Vapor, come out with me, please. Help me out.
This will take a moment.
You can craft a vapor frame, which can take on the consistency of what mods you've put on it, of any frame that you were wearing at the time. So, and I keep mine to being Excalibur. That way, it can automatically use its Excalibur abilities. Oh wow, I am really being horrible right now, folks. I'm sorry. Again, this is my first time actually ever trying. Oh no, I not want to go to that mission. You leave me alone, RV. You leave me alone. I have nothing wrong with you right now. Leave me alone. Oh no, I do not want to be taken away from this. It takes me away from the mission itself. Oh, I do not like this. That's what I hate about going into Jupiter missions now, is this Alad V, which has been a reoccurring bad guy in the lore of Warframe, and half often as soon as he pops up, something bad is going to happen to you. Like, it's almost guaranteed.
Area completed.
And I don't want to be attacked by the thing he has. It's some sort of some type of weird mechanical creature, and if it grabs you, it takes you out of the current mission. And I don't like that. Not one bit. And if you do complete that mission that you have to get out of, it doesn't count towards your syndicate. Which is a pain in the foot, to be honest.
Here is a terminal. Get me.
Oh, that terminal. That's a badly placed terminal, by the way. You get electricity all the time.
This will take a moment.
Come on now. Get my cornets out. This thing does good work. Oh yeah, my Excalibur vapor frame is actually equipped with a grenade launcher. Just to be on the safe side. You know that is. Always need an ally that has the ability to blast people away. I like it. And luckily, friendly fire is off on the vapor frame, so I don't get hurt by it, which is nice. Come on, baby. Half the time I actually kind of forget my Warframe actually has abilities, which is kind of awkward for me to say the least. Get out of here. You have no chance. Ooh, got more Oxium. Nice! I like that. Ah, down to my last life. Hope this makes this count. Good, now we can get out of here.
Mission complete.
We're out of here, and hopefully Alex V doesn't come after me. Booyah! There we go. Another mission down. Get out of here. Booyah. These are like your daily missions, by the way, these syndicates. Each one you're technically allied with will give you at least 3 of them. So we're done with Arbiters of Hexus. Oh, please load. There's been a point where sometimes on the Switch version that there's a longer loading times, and it just becomes a black screen, and it gets me worried almost every time, because like, oh, don't crash, please. Alright, I'm going to keep doing the Hexus. We're going to just keep doing Syndicate missions, because that is useful for us to get Nightwave rewards, and that's our main goal, folks. Nightwave stuff. Oh, there's actually other people doing this same mission too. Yes! Booyah! Bum, 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 bum. Woo! Go, go, go! Ah, this is a defense mission. Defense mission acts like the same as the mobile defense, where you have to clear out wave after wave of enemies to a certain point. In some cases like this, where we have, 6 waves of enemies left. But there are some cases where the waves can go on forever as long as you want to continue on. But the longer you stay in the mission, the tougher the enemies become. So pick your poison when you want to do these missions. I really need to get some of the better weapons though. I see people all around with like these super powerful laser weapons. I really need to find a way to get those. What was that? That looked like something was out of poison. Die already. There we go. Ooh, more Oxium. Oxium! Yes! I need it. Oxium is the best. Ooh, more. Like, I'm gonna take any type of Oxium available because that is such a rare resource. It's hard to come by when it comes around. Because some crafting recipes to build certain warframes and certain weapons or certain materials altogether needs Oxium, and yeah, it gets quite irritating when the only corpus drop them. Oh, come on, you. You stand no chance. I have a shotgun. You have nothing. You're gonna die. When you pull this trigger, you will die. And you will die a lot. Come on, I need to hit this guy. Come on. There we go. I'll have to get better with the abilities of this Warframe better. I'll say right now that my favorite Warframe as of this point is still Excalibur. I still like him. But Titania is becoming my next favorite just because of her 4th ability. Her 4th ability is basically pretty darn broken if you ask me. She can turn small and act like she's using an arc wing in missions like this, where you normally can't use arc wings. And it's completely broken, especially with her weapon, her pistols that she has. Which I've modded to the point where It does piercing damage, puncture damage, and it can destroy boss health bars like nothing else. But I can only use that weapon if I have enough weapon energy to actually trigger it. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in terms of its power. Come on, baby. Now there is now I've said about the factions before, like the Corpus, the Grenier. There is also a faction that's called the Infested. I mentioned this on the test stream yesterday. That the Infested were created by the Orokin as a way to combat a particular race of machines that they themselves built too. Seriously, the Orokin basically ruined everyone's lives. Anytime the Orokin touched something, it destroyed itself. But there was a race of creatures or computers known as the Sentients, which, after a fight with the Tenno at one point, have lost the ability to reproduce themselves, or basically rebuild themselves. But they can't die, per se. They are machines, after all. And so, in order to actually stop this from happening, or to keep the Sentients at bay, they decided to make a zombified race called the Infested, which initially was only going to affect, I think the Corpus themselves, and the Corpus in the past was actually the ones that actually developed and created the Infested. Correct me if I'm wrong, folks in chat, because it's a lot to take in. The Infested technically did stop the Sentients from actually attacking, but then they decided to attack everything else, and so the Tenno were employed to clean up the mess, and they're still cleaning up to this day. There's so much Infested everywhere. It spreads like moss, or like a mushroom and whatnot. It's a plant type based compound, and whatever it touches, it infects. Now, initially, it only infected organic material, until a certain Allard V, you know, that guy that I hated from the last mission, decided to get his hands on the Infested, mix it around a little bit, and now it can infect machinery. So yeah, now we can get infested machines. That's gonna be fun, right? right. The Infested, they act like Zerg, like Zerg aliens and whatnot. They try to overwhelm you in sheer numbers. There's really no strategy to what they do. They're just basically bum rush you as best they can. Hey, Corpus, why don't you go die, please? Thank you. Let's go. That's way down. Jumping down all around. What is hitting me? Yeah, Corpus are dying left and right. For this session, I will try to see if I can get to every mission type that clearly in the early games and whatnot. I'll try to get as many missions as possible. But again, this is all, you know, a casual grinding, casual Warframe, because there's playing I've done all the story missions and whatnot. So it's just nice to just come in, play, do whatever I want. And people out there in chat, you are more than welcome to join me in the Nintendo Switch version if you so want to. Also, unfortunately for people who might have owned a different version of the game, as sad as it is, there is no crossplay in this game, which is kind of a shame, really. But this game was created, like, I think it was 2013, where crossplay was a kind of a new thing. And the game's internal code doesn't really work well with crossplay. maybe an eventual sequel to Warframe, like a Warframe 2, but knowing that this is an MMO, and just like other MMOs of this present time, there really isn't no more expansions or any new games. It's just adding on to the same world, which I'm fine for, but there comes to a point where the game's AI or graphic intensity just dies off. That guy is floating in air. Or was. Got one last wave. The waves through here go fast though. If you have a group of 4 in here, defense missions go down like nothing else. Come on now. Is that all of them? Nope, there's still one over here. Die! That's that one.
Transference still
We're done
holding.
here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
And Selvdon Suda gets more happy with us, and the Red Veil hates us even further. And no, you can't. You can't be buddies with everyone. If you want to be friends with the other faction, you will have to be enemies with the faction that they don't like. Okay, so let's just continue on to more Syndicate missions. Exterminate mission on Earth. Now the point about this, the whole story about this is actually taken, it's called about post-humanity and whatnot. And apparently when the Grineer eventually got to Earth, they poisoned it. Yeah, kinda, it's kind of a sad case for Earth, but they decided to actually poison some of the water and caused a lot of bad stuff to happen, which the Earth became uninhabitable at one point. Luckily, though, the Earth is technically healing from the poison, but now there's so much new growth, new stuff and everything. It just, it's a huge mess. And we as a Tenno are trying to clean up everything. Yeah, we are space ninjas, but we have to keep cleaning up the messes of everyone else. It's annoying half the time. Luckily, Earth is your starting point, so this is going to be like, missions are going to be, enemies here are going to be like weak. Unless I appreciate you doing this task for me. Unless there's like a particular mission that needs to be here and a higher enemy, such as the sorties. The sortie mission type is it's sort of like a mini story, where you have to go after a certain amount of quests without having any gear with you, really. They place you in missions where that you can't use like gear and whatnot, or using particular equipment. Like one mission may force you to only use melee weapons, while another one will force you to use your primary weapons only. And heaven forbid you get into a mission that has Corpus in it, because you can't use these gear things called ciphers. Ciphers are basically the way I try to go through the spy missions for Corpus, since their hacking systems is complete garbage. Now I'm pretty sure on PC that's no issue, but on console again it's a pain in the foot, and so I always use ciphers. But when you go to the sortie missions, you don't have access to your ciphers, so yeah, you have to do everything legit, and it gets quite annoying though. But if you do complete all 3 missions, you complete the daily mission like that, and you get some good rewards out of it actually, which is pretty nice. Oh, come on, you animals. Die already. Chuck all these ice blades everywhere. Oh, gonna go back. Okay. exterminator missions are technically the easiest missions to take down anyway, because it's just simple as just killing everything. So it's not too hard of a mission, unless it's really depending on the mission itself, where it can be outright painful because the enemies are so highly buffed. Like this person right there, which I have to use a fire weapon on. But you have to, but again, you have to switch up your mods. Like, you can't really just stay on your old standby on mods anyway. Because every mission, every enemy type has unique strength and weakness, and you have to exploit that in order to actually get through them pretty easily. But if you're going to like low level levels and whatnot, and grinding for stuff, you really don't have to change your mods all that much. Booyah! Blow your soul out of your body and use it as a projectile. Boom ya! Yeah! This guy's looking pretty cool. He is a prime frame. Now there is something weird about the frames themselves. There's technically 3 different kinds of frames. There's the common one, which you can build pretty easily from drops from enemies and whatnot. But you have the primes, which are essentially the better version of that particular frame. And then you have one that is from a quest. This is a spoiler for people who haven't played yet, so might want to block your ears on this one. There's a third variant called the Umbras. As of now, there's only one Umbra, and that's Excalibur Umbra. And he's only attainable. The Umbra is only attainable in one quest, which is like the last quest you'll probably will do in the game, because you have to complete the prerequisites, which is the second dream and the War Within. So, and the Umbra really just acts like a prime. So we got another Eris mission, mobile defense. Let's see if this person in my group here is can go with me. We'll see. We'll see. You are. Doesn't look like you are. So we're just going to drop you. Nope. Alright. You don't like it? You're not. You're being quite at the prick, actually. If you're in it, for whatever reason, I just feel like I have to leave a group and rejoin a group when I do another mission. Just because the people in the group are usually not looking at the screen or something, or they're doing other tasks. But this is going into a Eris, which I found out pretty recently. The 2 planets in this here universe, Eris and Sedina, they have actually real world counterparts to them out in the Kelper Belt, which I didn't know at the time. Until I actually took research on it. I'm like, oh, that's actually pretty cool that these things are actually truly alive here.
You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the
Alright,
network.
let's get this mobile defense mission down.
I can't do this without you.
What an interesting place. I appreciate
Yeah, Servan
you
Suda.
for me.
To Cephalon. Ungathos. Oop, there's a frame drop. There are times where I do commend the Switch version of the game to be really good in terms of frame rate, but there are times where it can be outright disgusting with how much frame drops it gets at times. I mainly look at the I think it's the Orvalis, I think it's what it's called. And that place can really drop the frames, and I'm not sure what is really causing it.
Location reached.
I hope it gets the revamp that
and defend our position.
the revamp that
I'm in, Tenno.
the Plains of
This will
Eldon
take a
did,
moment.
which optimized the world a little bit, which is nice. But I'm hoping the Fortuna planet will basically will get better too, because I think some of the snow particles in that world really do ruin the overall frame rate. And I don't know why that is. But we'll see what happens when it gets updated again or some fashion.
Still working on it.
Wish, is it Wish the Cavalier? Is that your name is? Are you able to get Prime Warframes without buying them? You personally can. You can get Prime Warframe parts from the marketplace if you so choose, or from the Void Relics. That's where you get the parts from. You have to be they're rare drops to drop. Like you have to get you're hoping that the relic will basically. Oh man, I just died. Respawn, please. Thank you. The Prime Warframes you have to get through the drops of the Void Relics, though. Unless you really want to pay a premium and actually get, like, either buy a bundle that has it, or go into the marketplace, which can vary depending on which the seller is buying or selling the parts from. I hope that answers your question there. I've been playing, cause I've only been playing this game since it came out on the Switch, which was a little less than a year now. So. And I know this game's been around for. It's been around for like 7 years, 7 or 8 years, I think.
Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This
Oh, you
will
just
take a
basically
moment.
you recently got it. Which Cavalier? Which version of the game did you get? Because this is the Nintendo Switch version I'm playing here, so. Because I know my PC wouldn't be able to handle this, as sad as it is. It's kind of if you just recently got it. If you were, I'll remind this for viewers that just joined. The Tennocon stream ended about a few hours ago.
Words coming in of so many.
Oh, you got the
of
Switch
being your
version?
best selves. Nora is just the
If you had your Twitch account and your Warframe account linked, and you were watching for at least 30 minutes of the Tennocon live, you would get the Warframe that I'm showing off right now, which is the Nekros Prime. Otherwise, you're going to have to find the Nekros Prime parts to it from here on out. So, oh yeah, the community is very helpful, Cavalier. They're pretty. They're like the nicest people you could ever meet. I mean, I'm still fairly new to this, and I'm still learning new stuff about how stuff works and everything. Though I do recommend trying to join a guild at some point, or a clan of some kind here in the game, because that's where you can get some like the rarest stuff.
And get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno.
Like you can get
This will take a moment.
the Arcwing launcher, which is a mobile space armor set. And unfortunately, if you want to use that outside of Arcwing missions, such as the Orvalis or the Plains of Eldon, you have to get the Arcwing launcher, and which is unfortunately is a blueprint that's in a clan. is that event still open? I do not think it's open. I think it was only exclusive for people who had their Twitch. I think it was you were only able to get it once while you were watching the stream, and I think if the stream is over, you can't get it for the Nekros Prime stuff. So if you want to get Nekros Prime now, you will have to do the arbitrary grinding, which is trying to find it in Void Relics or go on the marketplace and other places. Because that's what the Tennocon was today. I think it was streaming since I think this at noon. I think it was.
We did it. Mission complete.
And it was going on like all day. Which is kind of a shame where if you do miss an event. Like me, I got lucky because I actually had to go somewhere when they were going to reveal the new update, which is the new war update, which is looks pretty cool in my eyes. And I was lucky enough to keep my. I had to go somewhere, and so I left my my computer on, watching the stream, so I could get Nekros Prime. And luckily, I was still able to get the drop, even though I wasn't truly watching it. So I kind of lucked out on my end. But don't be dismayed of not able to get this Prime, though. It may not be your play style. Every Warframe in this game now, which I think is now 42, I think. Which I think is going to go up to 44, I think, after the next update, because there's 2 new ones coming out soon. And those are probably going to drop with a Prime variant of their own at some point, too. If I don't mind asking you, Cavalier, which Warframe did you actually start with? Which frame did you start with? Excalibur, Mag, or Volt? As those are one of the 3 you can start with when you start the game for the first time. I personally chose Excalibur because it looked the coolest, and I'm glad I did. Because if you want the Excalibur parts, that's all the way on Pluto. Yeah, I mean, if you don't get it at the start of the game, you're not getting it until end game. Alright, down to the last Syndicate missions right now that I can do daily, and that is now back to the Steel Meridian. So, that's going to be that there. I'm hearing from other players and whatnot that you want to start with Steel Meridian as your first syndicate to start with, because they usually have like the easier missions to start with, and they also have like the better rewards. I'm not sure if I can recommend that to you myself, but that's up to the player of what you want to do. I just started with the Steel Meridian. That's why I'm like the highest with them. Alright, what missions is all this? Grineer Fighting Force. Come on, itty-bitty. Yeah, first try. Defense missions can be pretty easy, but there are times where they can just outright decimate you without you knowing, because it's like the enemies come from all directions. So it's good to have a good squad with you. Oh yeah. Wow. Did I just make copies of myself? Or I revived the dead to fight with me. Take that. I did not even know that was ability. I didn't realize I got to rank 10 on this frame. I would say that ranking up a frame and weapons up to level 10 is quick. It only gets tedious when you get beyond 20. Where I feel like you did a lot, but still it doesn't do a lot. Let's go. We've cleared. Good, good. Okay, where is some dead bodies? I'll take you and make a lively clone of myself. Fight my minions! Huzzah! Alright, where's another enemy? Come on, baby. The wave is cleared. Boom-ya. You don't you smell that death in the air? I do. And I'm just chucking knives everywhere, killing the Grenier all over the place. Because these guys are just generic clones. They don't have much of a life. Like I'll say right now, the Grenier is technically the weakest, at least the easiest in terms of the spy missions variant. Since their hacking system is so much easier to get around. I don't like Corpus just because of how the hacking system in that is so badly designed. At least on console, I'm pretty sure this is still good on PC. Let's see here, we got 6 waves remaining on this one. Fire away! Oh, one person's got being mind blown by someone else's frame. Alright, where's the other enemies? I don't have the enemy sensing mod on this yet. I usually don't bother with it, because usually I don't care where I see the enemies, because usually wherever the last enemy's at, it usually will pop up regardless on the map anyway, so. Where's another of those waves? There they are. I'll just pop up my clones and let them do the work. Come on now. Gonna zag over around here. Trying to get this thing maxed out so I can actually gild it. And then I can actually customize its color and everything, which I want to in the end here. I'll say this right now, for colors, Colors is very awkward in this game. You start off with this really basic pale or this palette, this sort of really chalky light color for all your Warframe colors. And you have to earn new colors either by events or purchasing new sets in the market. Which really doesn't make sense to me. It makes no sense to put customization like colors behind a paywall. That's like my real big gripe about the game. Otherwise, I'm not too bad about it in its own. I just don't like the color system being placed behind a paywall. It just doesn't seem right to me. I can understand the inventory, which you have to pay it to extend it by using platinum. I can understand that. It is a free-to-play game, and that's basically where people get the developers get their most money from. But colors should not be hidden behind a paywall. It just feels wrong. Unless you can actually able to get the colors through in-game currency, like the credits that you get while playing missions. Now, if it was like that, I would have no problem with. But it's usually, most often than not, the colors are hidden behind paywalls. Got 4 waves remaining on this one here, and we're gonna get this mission done.
To win this.
I have to beat 10 of these wave missions, but I can only get access to 9, so I might have to wait until tomorrow to get the 10th one to complete that for the Night Wave arc. I'm hoping the sound is coming through nicely. I really hope it is. It'd be really awkward for me to actually get through this without any sound. Okay. I'm just letting myself go out on the limb here. We'll test some sound again. Again, for new viewers and whatnot, I'm always skeptic. I'm always a little bit scatterbrained when it comes to sound for my streams, because I've had streams in the past where the sound got mixed up badly, and I'm still not sure why that caused it, but I'm still always so cautious when that happens. Which I'm in the process. Been thinking about redoing a couple of my early streams already to at least get a better content-wise out of it. So I'll be doing that pretty soon on Twitch here. We'll get that down and such. I want to start doing Warframe sessions pretty regularly, probably on an off day outside my schedule, but we'll see about that, because I play this game regularly, and I would just like to get, you know, other people who are playing this version to play along with me. Now, I do have a funny story of Warframe. Before I knew about the Nightwave story that was coming out, like the session, like season 1, I made my own clan, which I call it the Dreamer Clan. It was kind of funny when Nora popped up and then said, you know, keep on dreaming, dreamers. And I was like, oh, it feels so cool. It almost feels like my clan is slowly being represented by Nora herself, which I find to be pretty funny. Just summon dogs out of nowhere. Well, just scraping away with my Zag there. Booyah, dead. Baha. Maybe I'll start doing these sessions here on either Saturdays or Wednesdays or something. Maybe like Warframe Wednesdays or something. I would love to do that in the future. Come on now, you're not dead yet, are you? No, you are not. You're gone. There's the last batch of wave right here. Bam! Booyah! Slam that. Slam those guys dead. That's actually their pet. Bam, bam, bam. Is that it? Is that it? Yes, it is.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all back. Time to
Palmer
get out
bundles,
of here.
nice. Perfect. That's what we want to see. And remember, ranked 14 out of Nekros Prime. That's just within. This is just within 2 hours, or within an hour and 20 minutes, and I'm already up to rank 14 on Nekros. That's actually quite of a shock, and I see everyone else is using it too, because everyone else who is watching the stream now has it too. It's so funny. Alright, I'm gonna do these last two here. Another syndicate mission. Unfortunately, there's only 9, and I have to get 10 done to get that quest marker done. Let's do this next mission. But I'll tell you now, for anyone who is still new to the game, it's a fun game to get into. You can't really get lost too much in the lore, because the lore is mostly behind the scenes. But I would probably say most people that are streaming this nowadays have already beaten the game, or at least beaten the story up to this point. So, be advised, any stream or recorded video you're going to see of Warframe nowadays is going to be beyond it. So, bear that in mind, that there still is spoilers everywhere. Especially on my stream tonight, there are spoilers everywhere. So hopefully that didn't ruin. Hopefully that hasn't ruined anyone else's fun.
Track it with the synthesis
Oh, you
scanner.
have another
Don't
synthesis
let it
scanner
escape.
for us, Samaris, don't ya?
The Grineer used to be builders, but now all they make is war.
Alright, let's find this thing here. Oh, I
Location
gotta put this
reached.
thing in.
Drop me in and defend
I got
your
it.
position.
Dun-dun-dun.
I need access to a
There we go.
terminal.
I want to go find this thing
one
now.
and patch me in.
Where is it?
This will take a moment.
There we are. Take that out, take you down, as usual. Oh, you're actually a helper. Where is this thing at? Is that way. Most likely we'll probably see it coming up.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Get my blades of chaos out, my ice blades out, and just destroy! Destroy! There we go. Haha. My map is glitching out. You see that? That was weird. What's it? I don't know what was causing that. That was weird.
We are finished here.
Grab that thing. Not you, Grineer. Not for you. I'll pick this up and we're out of here. Woo! Oh, the movement. I'll say this now, since I haven't said it earlier. The movement in this game is amazing. Like, you can just go just about anywhere, given the right bullet jumping mechanics into it. And it's just so fun to pull off, and you go really fast. Where's that thing?
Terminal spot.
Okay, it's down here.
Upload me and prepare to defend.
Yep, put it in. Bada beam, bada boom, defend the system.
I'm in, Tenno.
Die, die, die! I gotta get that locker. There we go, gotta open up only 8 more and I get that reward. Hey! Away from my computer! Mine! Mine and mine alone! Out of here! Boom-ba-da-ba-da! Come on now!
Still working
Die!
on it. Continue to defend.
Boom! Just incinerate these guys. Bum 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 bum.
Area completed. Move on.
All right, I need to find this thing. We're at the final stage here, so we gotta find where this. He's gone that way. I think someone's picked it up. I think. Oh, the more tonics here. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Up here now. Okay, he's down this way. What's that? What's that? Oh, just more smaller stuff. Smaller. Okay, it's just this way now. Should be able to see him now. This thing that we have to collect.
Here is a terminal. Get me in.
I'm gonna find where this guy is at.
I'm in, Tenno.
Where is
This
that
will
DNA
take a
strand?
moment.
I just saw it. It disappeared. Where'd it go? Ugh. I hate it. I hate it when it happens like that. It just disappears. When I do need to look at it and see where it went. Oh, there it is. It's facing that way. This way. Well, this way over here. No? It's weird. It's so weird that it just disappears and you just get...
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Is it this way then? Where is this thing? Like I'm scanning everywhere I can and I don't see it appear. Oh, I think I saw it. Did I? No. See, the DNA trails of that sort just disappear, and it's annoying when it does because you get lost.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
Where is it? Okay, it's going that way. It's going towards the extraction point then. Okay. Now we know where this is going. Hopefully we can scan it and hopefully the guys don't exit the mission fast enough for it. I'll just scan your dead corpse there. Thank you very much. Like I'm just constantly scanning, hope for the best that it does appear. There we go, got you.
Attack us and we will counter.
Wait, is it coming this way? No, it's this way. Okay. I'm going the right way. There it is.
Right for
I
synthesis.
found it now.
Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Get these real quick. Got him. Yeah, 3,500 standing with him, which is the fastest way of actually getting his stuff. Though he does have a limit. He does have a limit, and it's annoying when it hits, because like, can't get any more stuff with him. Ooh, got more salvage. Nice. I'll take that in stride. I always need salvage. Let's run to our last point of the stage here. Like I said, I do have a clan. It's the Dreamer clan, and it's always open for new people. I think only have really 2 active. Me and another friend of mine are active on it, and I'm always looking for new people to join my clan. Like I want to expand that as much as possible. Also, if you do join it, there is the stuff you can get with it, which is awesome, like the Arcwing launchers and everything. I have all those already researched, so if you need to get those, I'm a clan that can let you join it and get it. But I do want to keep people who wants to be keep on the. If you're going to join my clan, hopefully you want to stay with the clan and help me build it up and whatnot. I'm always up to finding more people to join the clan. I've had people already try to join in the past, and all they did is that they just went in, take the rewards that they need, and left. Which is kind of shame. Like, I hate when people do that. They just join. Well, technically the joke's on them, because they had to pay to get in by buying a key and waiting 24 hours to do it. So technically it's the laughs on them.
To the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Alright, this is a capture mission. These are like the fastest missions in the game, because all you have to do is go to where the specialized unit you need to go to, and take his health down and capture him, and then you can go do extraction. You don't have to explore anywhere else. And you are annoying, Grenier. Thank you. Ow! Curse these dogs.
The capture target has vital information that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. You found a target. Capture them quickly.
Die, all you all. Oh, there's our capture unit. I'll just do it like this. Bam! Guys down. Capture. Mission over. Haha. Perfect. You can go out of here.
Excellent
Fastest
work.
mission possible.
We'll interrogate
And I'm falling to my death.
Your part is done here, Tenno. I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Grenier.
Oh, thank you, Lois. Thank you for telling me that there's a security force of the Grenier showing up in a Grenier stronghold. I wouldn't have guessed. Sometimes the Lotus can be smart, but sometimes she can also show the completely obvious half the time, which is annoying. There we go. Jump down there. Jump this way. And we're somehow in space. Even though this was on a planet. Oh no, we were actually on a space station. Which I ultimately will dub, and a lot of other people have dubbed too, as the giant potato ships. Since the Grenier basically just take over an asteroid or a moon and just convert it into a ship. To mine everything out of it. And in the end, it looks like a potato. There's our exit point right there. Boom. Got away from my comrade. To come back and meet up with me, or wait 50 seconds. Bum, 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 bum. Booyah. Are you coming yet? You're kind of stuck, it looks like there. That icon on the left. Looks like he's exploring, it looks like. For this type of mission, I only like to explore using capture missions when it's in the void. The void is like the ultimate place of Orokin technology being preserved. Also, there's a mysterious point in space that oh, that was nice. You slammed right into there. Wham! But that's all the Syndicate missions I can do for tonight. That's all done. I just have to get one more and able to do that. Or able to get that Nightwave thing done with her. I'll have to check and see what we can do next. Because we already got like the daily done. And I think we got the weekly done too. Technically you're supposed to do these all weekly. These are like weekly missions. And we were able to get them done within the span of 2 hours. Alright, Nora, what we got for us?
Nora's got the goods for one lucky
You're
dream.
not showing up. There
Who's
you
it
are.
gonna be?
So I need to fill up 13 lockers and complete 9 of the 10 Syndicate missions. Conduct. Oh yeah, I gotta do match 1. Then the index. Wow. Complete 8 zones in the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught.
Till then.
Okay, we'll do those later. Well, I am going to leave this group I'm in now. And I'm going to go to technically my favorite place in the entire place of the planets, the Void. This is where like all the Orokin stuff is, and I like this place because of the capture missions here. Because after you capture an enemy in this place, you can freely explore the maps. And I personally go in here as a solo. It's so that I can actually get everything known to man. And I'm going to change my loadout. As much as I like staying as Nekros for the time being, I'm going to switch to my Umbra. My Excalibur. And we're going to go into the Urko, which is level 30-35 area of the Void. It's a capture mission, sure, but the higher the levels the worlds you're in, the better the mod rewards. Personally, so probably next time we get into Warframe, we'll probably do a sortie and hope for the best that we can actually get it done. Because usually sorties take a little bit longer, and hopefully that there's people that would join in.
Here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy
So,
hunting.
like I showed out there earlier, you can switch to solo mode if you don't want anyone joining in your raid or mission you're in. Which is always nice, because there are times where some people don't understand the idea of the capture, like of certain missions, and they just end it like right there. Where's the guy? He's over there. He's getting away.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
I'm gonna get him. Hold on. I'll take him out. Use my Exalted Blade. He's down, baby. Oh, and I'm down too. No! We both died at the same point. Not bad, huh? Capture target. Come on. Well, it's nice when you do respawn, you actually get invincibility health. So.
Your part is done here, Tenno.
So with that out of the way, we're free to explore this map to our heart's content. And I recommend you do so because this is where you can find the challenge rooms. I mentioned this in the test stream I had yesterday, but there's, in the Void missions here, there's always, usually, one challenge room, spawns on the tile set. And it can be, many things. But it's always usually on the outskirts of the map, in a place where you're not really expected to look. But once you do get there, you can find mods, stuff you want to use, or just stuff you want to sell for credits, so I'm going to go back to the starting point here. Then I'm going to go into, wow, ooh, those lasers. And this is like the best place to go and mine for those, like the kleptomaniac things. On this Warframe, I do have a mod that's called Master Thief, which gives me a 40% chance of unlocking a locked locker. Locked lockers are colored by the color red, while green ones can be opened freely. And you can get this mod too from for your companion, which is your robotic companion. Am I not getting this guy down? Oh, die. Am I being pushed around? I am being pushed around by the thing. Oh, hello. Die, please. Thank you. No, come back. I want you dead. There we go. But you want to come to the Void here as often as you can because a particular item called the... it's a crystal of some kind, an Aragon crystal.
Hey, dreamers.
Hey, Nora. Thank you for telling me I got 1,000 points in your tier list. Thank you. I recommend going to the Void because there's things called, I think it's called Aragon crystals. And they are not very easy to get in here. They're a rare commodity, but they do pop up from time to time. But the thing about Aragon crystals is that if you have them in your inventory, they slowly degrade over time. So if you don't use them once you get them, you might come back like the next day or 2 days later and be like, oh, what happened to all my Aragon crystals? I had like plenty of them. Like, well, they kind of decayed out of existence. Which is kind of a shame, really, and that's a dead end over there. Go through like that, so up there. Up, rover. Up like that. I usually like having my map out on the center screen so I can see what I'm doing and where I've been. Curse these turrets, by the way. These turrets are annoying to get around. Because the Oregon, they love traps. This is like the only tiles that I can think of that actually has like the most traps present to put you on your feet. Like these turrets. These turrets are annoying because they look like they're grayed out until you get right to them, and yeah, they're not grayed out enemies. All right, so here's the challenge room that I was talking about earlier. You step on this panel right here, and a trap appears. You go through the trap, and you find yourself in another room filled with these little knickknacks of radioactive material, energy shooting out of their sockets. When you activate these challenge rooms, you only have 30 seconds. Well, this one here is 30 seconds. I think the other ones are either like a speed or a drop one, which have either more or less time. But this one here has 30 seconds. What you're trying to do is get to the last room that's open right now, and all the doors are closing right now. And what you have to do is get to this point right here, hit this panel that draws the bridges out, and then you have to quickly roll your way into these rooms. If you get to the last room, you get the best rewards out of the bunch. According to your level, according to the level of the game of the world you're in. So sometimes it can be credits, sometimes it can be mods, and sometimes it can be iodine treasures. Like there's Sanctuary right there, which is a gold mod, and I got an Amber Star, which is very rare. Even though I have like 70 of the things now. But I know I've been grinding for months, and so I know how at-a-time treasures do appear. Fly over here for this thing. Get that one out. Tactical pump, which is nice. But I already have it on my shotgun, so I don't need it anywhere else. Jump like this. Oh yeah. And you can just get about anywhere. I love the mobility of this game, but I'll talk about mods here for a moment. There are several different types of mods. You have the standard bronze, silver, and gold mods, with gold being the better variant of that particular mod. Then you have the Umbra mods, which comes with your Umbra Excalibur when you get it, which are pretty nice. But those mods are strictly usually better for fighting against the Sentinels and the Sentients when you come across them. But then you have like the primed weapon. You have the prime mods, which are pretty darn they're pretty rare because they only drop from the Void Trader, which he is active at this point on this stream, but unfortunately he is on the Earth Terminal, and unfortunately the Earth Terminal is only accessed to people who have bought passes to like the Tennocons and whatnot, and it's kind of lame that that's the case. But whenever he pops up on any other relay, that's where you can get his stuff. In order to actually buy stuff from him, you have to have the credits available for it, but you also have to have his own currency. And the only way to get his own currency is selling prime parts that you get through Void missions. So you might be finding yourself just going through different Void missions just for parts that you already have or have already built the prime weapon for. And just go like, yeah, I can just get these and just sell them to the Void Trader. So when he comes around again, I'll have some good materials, some good currency to basically get whatever he wants. And usually his stuff is pretty good. There is a Warframe that you can get from him personally. It has to do with a quest that you have to purchase yourself. So bear that in mind when he ever appears. I think the Void Trader actually appeared, I'm thinking every 2 or 3 weeks, I think it appears. Then he stays for like a week or something like that, or I think it's a few days. And he only has usually different stuff each time he shows up, so. Unfortunately, he showed up on Earth, which normal Tenno like myself doesn't have access to, which is a shame. Because I do have some stuff I could potentially sell to the Void Trader, but I just don't have the access to get to him. So much for you basically limiting your clientele there, Mr. Void Trader. There we go. And there's our exit. And I got Sanctuary, which is nice. I got a Neo A2 relic. Some Endo control modules, which I don't need much anymore. I have like over 200 of the darn things. But that's it for that. I think before we can get to the end here, I can show you my dojo. I didn't show this off in the test stream because this was just a test to see if it was running okay here. But if you make a dojo, bear in mind you will have to grind Forma to build it up. I will say that right now because I have spent a lot of Forma. So if you want to go to any clan, you can go to the clan menu here, and I can see I have three friends with me that are a part of it, but they've been inactive for like 35 days. So I'm always looking for new people to join in to help out, because if you join my clan, you're helping me out, and I'm helping you out. As well as anytime you're a clan member, you can always find out where I'm at on missions and whatnot, and you can join me in there. All right, so this is the clan. This is where you can build your stuff up. As you can see, on the map here, I've built this up. This is all taken every form I've ever gotten. Some stuff is basically just stuff placed in there because of certain requirements for newer rooms. You have to place the smaller rooms first as well. Let's see. I can move. Let's move to the teleporter. I can build the teleporter here. Go to the research labs. Now I have basically all the research labs here accounted for. So we have the Tenno lab, which allows us to research for anything Tenno related, as well as getting any pigments or colors for our dojo to be repainted by. Because again, you have to buy colors or get them. And so I have like a lot of these stuff I have already researched and have the blueprint for. Others that have a timer on them, meaning they are in the process of being researched, but they need the materials right now. And so I'm currently working on getting Volt right now because I didn't pick him earlier at the outset of my journey, and so this is where you can get him only, unless you get Volt Prime, which drops from the void itself. But we got the other labs here. There's the chemical lab, or no, this is the infested lab, the bio lab anyway, which you can make infused infested weapons if you have the polymer bundles and stuff with it. So, as well as you have to have the appropriate rank. There are certain weapons that are locked out because you're not high enough in rank, and so you have to rank up each time. But bear in mind, though, go to the relays, and go to the relays and test out the rank before you do it. Every rank you do, if you fail it, you have to wait 24 hours, which I think is a stupid rule. To be honest, waiting 24 hours to do. Whoop, camera just flew off the gun there just a little bit. I come here often. I come here to this room when I've built on my dojo, which is the obstacle course. This thing is amazing. This is a pre-built one. You can build your one up there, which is that big old square box on the bottom right of the screen right there. That's the one you can build your own obstacle course. It's sort of like Mario Maker in a way, but it's very complex in actually getting positions correctly. But this is where you can challenge the top 10s if you want to. That 7 seconds is a glitch, not legitimate. Please, thank you. But then you can also do your clan best. Like my initial experience is 25:87 seconds. So I'll test myself to go in here for my final part of the stream. I always come back and do this because I just love just seeing how well I can exploit the system I can here. Da-da-da-da! Fly off. Jump like this. Jump like that. 26:54, and that's without a speed mod. For the record, if you do add like a sprint mod to your Warframe, you can actually go a lot faster. But I like doing this constantly. Like this. Jump like that. Now Now in order to get like the best times, oh, I'm gonna fail this. Oh, I didn't. Yay! Woo! Didn't mess up that at all. That's gonna slow my time down because I hit the side of the thing and I had to refix myself for it. But whatever. $28.54. Such a small time. Like if you have the Volt Warframe, which I really want to get at some point. He has an incredible speed. Come on, baby. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Hit it? No, I messed up. No. Ah, oh well. I'll have to reset myself there. If you mess up at any point, you can just end it and it'll spawns you back to the starting point. Like this. Do one more here, then we'll call it a session. I can skip that. Yes, we can. Landed on that. It's pretty good. No, I landed on the ground. Oh, I survived that somehow. Okay. Maybe I can do it as a damage boost or something. 2660. Oh, that is so... Okay. I'm addicted to this now. We're going to do one more. The only way to get a good time is essentially just try to find a way to not get hit by the death planes. Like I just did there. Curse me. Yeah, you can't cheat this. Because there are death planes everywhere. Outside the course. But if you plan your route right here, you can actually skip one. And I failed that horribly. Ah. Okay, that was a failed attempt. I'm gonna see if I can get to my best time here. Like this. Gotta land on those moving platforms. Like that. Just jump like this. Jump like that. 26:24. And that's probably gonna be my best time, folks. But that's gonna do it for me, though, folks. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do more Warframe streams as just to get to more of this. I play this game often. I figure I'll just stream it more often. But I'm looking for new clans or new members to join the clan so that we can get all the stuff together and better. And that's gonna do it for me. If you guys like this Warframe session and you want to see me do more of it, please hit the heart icon up there on the top right on Twitch. Really help me support the channel and able to grow more and able to do this for you. I do also, when this gets to YouTube as well, if you like it, please give it a like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more great content and stream archives. I also do have a Discord. If you want to join it, it is free of charge to join. That is where I go is usually say where I'm going to go live first, as well as have discussions and voice chat. And I would love to do like voice chat in streams of this. I really do. Hope to do it even more here in the future. As well, I do have a Twitter as well. That will be on the end card here very shortly. That will show. That's where I show where I'm going to go live next as well whatever random thought is in my head at the time. But thanks for everyone who came out tonight. I do appreciate it. Especially Wishlist Cavalier, I think that's what his name was. Thanks for coming out and hope your efforts in Warframe is going to be beneficial for you. And until next time, everyone, you guys have a fantastic night and take care. And I'll see you guys back here for another stream.